welcome to the record-breaking sports bar. Me, Jamie O'Hara, and him over there, Jason Cundy!
Has anyone seen Man United? The Red Devils! Can you hear me from the Red? You're Mr. One beating Ruben Amorim! 16th place! Sir Jim, the big rat! The big rat! Can you hear me, big rat? You're Mr. One beating Flex! Fergie! Andy Goldstein! Andy Goldstein! Andy Goldstein! Andy Goldstein! You're Mr. One beating Mick Hucknall! And a Wazza! United Treble D! Can you hear me, DVD? You're Mr. One beating Eamon Holmes! Salford City, the Castle 92 Hotel Football! The leaky roof! The leaky roof! Can you hear me, leaky roof? You're Mr. One beating Roy Keane! Trafford Barbers! The Overlap Podcast! Ollie Murs! Can you hear me, Manchester United? You're Mr. One beating!
Unbelievable stuff. Forget everything. Forget it all. Tottenham have won the Europa League final. 17 years of hurt. And finally, we get it done. Live on talkSPORT. Big Ange was right. He says he always wins in his second season. And his mic drops the hell out of it. Stop what you're doing. Get on the phone. Give us a call. We're taking them all night till 1 a.m. 03 717 22 33 44.
Yeah, I think Manchester United will win 1-0 on penalties.
Yeah, falling towards the near post, and he's in! Spurs lead through Brennan Johnson.
They're in for a whooping.
Yeah, Dallo sending a high one, hanging in there. What a save from Vicario. Darling to his left-hand side. There's Luke Shaw that met it. Powered ahead towards goal, and Vicario tips it away.
Rubbish.
We are supposed to be in Champions League, and Europa League here is not enough. And you have that feeling here.
Do you know what? I reckon United they've struck goals here now, but they've just got to give them a bit of time.
Vicario takes it. It's glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. They have won their first major trophy for 17 years. The Europa League is theirs.
I don't usually win things, I always win things in my second year.
Oh, mate. What a night. What a night, Jason Cundy.
Jay,
you mug.
Jay,
You mug.
Congratulations.
No, I don't want your congratulations.
No,
I don't want it.
I was
you
hoping to
coming
get
here
beat.
giving me stick.
I was like, well, it's been easy.
5 years I've been working with you.
It's been easy, Jay. Let's be honest, it's been easy. But credit where credit's due. Congratulations.
What a night.
These moments don't come around very often, as you well know. Enjoy it. You know, you've got to give credit to Spurs tonight. Man United, we'll talk about them in a second, but it's all about Spurs. So well done and congratulations.
Shut up.
Well done. No.
Shut up.
Enjoy it. I've been there.
Shut up.
We've lifted the big one. So times that by 10.
Up.
That's how I know how the big one feels.
Unbelievable.
But well done. Enjoy it. Enjoy
I'm
it.
so glad, right? Not just for Spurs, but just the fact that all you Chelsea fans, all you Arsenal fans, everyone wanted us to get beat tonight. All you lot wanted us to get beat.
Of
and
course.
we've gone out there and won a European final.
We'll enjoy it.
Unbelievable,
yes.
mate. I can't tell you how happy I am.
I know it. I know. I was with you.
Kenny, shut up.
Now, listen, well done, Jay. You know, credit where credit's due. I'll give you plenty of stick if you get beat. And this season, you've been an absolute disgrace in the league. But you've managed to save your season by winning the Europa League.
Listen,
congratulations.
Incredible moment. Right, I have to say, it was nervous times. We've done a watch along. I've took my shirt off. I'm running around the studio. I've ripped my neck.
Then it jumped on me. I'm like, watch me knee.
No.
Watch me knee.
I picked Sam Ellard up and I've busted my neck. So, but look, what a night for us.
Yes,
what a
well
night.
done.
Incredible moment. Spurs fans, it's your night. Give us a call. Man United fans, I have to say, right, first and foremost, they are a disgrace.
They were.
They are an absolute disgrace. One of the worst performances I've ever seen in a European final. Spurs, second half, right? We camped in. We give the ball away for final. It wasn't a great performance from us. Nowhere near, what you'd expect from a European final in terms of quality. But Man United were absolutely shocking. Shocking. All over the park. Couldn't break us down.
No.
Give the ball. 45 minutes they had the ball in the second half. Couldn't create a chance.
No, and it's damning on United and the way you set up.
I said to you in the comms, Jose Mourinho won a Champions League like that with Inter. You know, setting teams up, break us down. We don't think you're good enough to break us down. And United weren't. I kept saying it. I don't see how in open play United are going to score. Because United, Spurs were solid, they were compact, they didn't break the shape, difficult to play through, difficult to play around. Any ball that come in the box, the vast majority Van der Ven and Danso. What about the header he cleared towards the end as well? And look, we'll talk about United, because I don't know where they go from here, from this point now. I know where Spurs go. It saved your season, and all of a sudden you've got something to look forward to. United have got nothing, mate. They are, I don't know where they go. I don't know what happens with Amorim.
Let me tell you, Amorim, he won't walk because the money's too much, right, these days in modern day management. He ain't walking. They should get rid of him. They should sack him. That was pathetic. Man United are not getting better under Ruben Amorim. I don't care who you bring in. That, nowhere near good enough, mate. No, and he should walk. They have been terrible. They have been terrible.
They were toothless today, and they offered. They didn't have any idea, Jay. You know, sometimes you look at first half. It looked a little bit like Ahmad might have a doggy in a bit of trouble down that left, down their right. Sorry, yeah, their right, your left. Didn't really materialise. I mean, Vicario, he looks like a bag of nerves, by the way. I don't know what's going on with him.
Mate,
he ended up the most dangerous Man United looked was when he was catching it.
No, couldn't catch a cold tonight. He was so nervous.
He was.
But he didn't have a shot. Didn't really have a chance.
No.
He made a good save.
Header
but he should save that. I mean, like any keeper should save. There wasn't a great header. Right, it was on target, but it wasn't a great header. There was nothing really he had to do.
Yeah, he should save that.
Yeah. Honestly, I couldn't believe how bad they were. Yeah. I could not. Listen, there was a lack of quality all over the park, even from Spurs. But that's, you know what? He was happy to give up possession second half, Ange.
Yeah.
And you know what? You can say what you want about his style of football and whatever, you want to play this way. He knew tonight it wasn't about playing football, it was about being resilient.
Well, I just want to ask Spurs fans and you, why have we not seen that? But that game against Chelsea that time, the infamous, it's who we are, mate. Being a little bit pig-headed, a bit stubborn, well, it actually goes to show that you can get a team right tactically, and you don't have to go and chase every single ball all over the pitch.
Do you know what I can say now? And you can't say anything, right? And you've everyone here, talkSPORT, have been having this one on me for years. And I can finally say it, and no one can say nothing. Spurs are back.
It's just who we are, mate.
Spurs are back.
It's just who we are, mate.
Spurs are back.
It's just who we are, mate.
Spurs are back.
It's just who we are, mate.
Champions League football. Spurs
are back. It's just who we are, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you're back yet, mate. But
Champions League football, better season than Arsenal, better season than Chelsea, better season than Man United. Spurs are back.
I'm not a clown.
But look, it's amazing. You think about that. Outside the playoff, outside the relegation zone, the two worst sides in the Premier League.
Who cares?
I know what I'm saying. You've got Champions League football.
Champions League football, mate.
That is remarkable.
Champions League football. Right,
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's a huge night. Before we do that and we get loads of calls, obviously, let's remind ourselves of what Ange Postecoglou told all of the doubters earlier this season.
I don't usually win things, I always win things in my second year. Nothing's changed.
And you're confident you can do that with this side? You're seeing enough?
Well, I just sort of said it now, so I don't say things unless I believe them.
I mean, that is...
It's the coldest comment ever.
Coldest
comment ever.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
In Premier League history.
He goes out and wins the Europa League.
That is, I mean, for someone, especially being the Spurs manager, right? Ain't won a trophy for 17 years.
Yeah.
He comes out with a comment and says, I always win something in my second season. And then he actually goes and wins it.
I can't wait to hear his presser.
Oh, it's going to be gold.
Yeah, I can't wait.
You know what? You know what he should do, right? He should just walk in there with a massive cigar, bottle of champagne.
With a red nose on.
Yeah. Big red nose, clown suit, big massive shoes.
Big shoes.
Sit down, drop the mic and leave.
I'm not a clown.
Well, that conversation we heard midweek, and also the stick that he's got over the season. Look, the trouble is, right, you can't be 17th and not expect stick. You can't, not when you're manager of Spurs. But now he's managed to save the season, and look, the league table. No Spurs fan's going to be happy with that. But it's one of those. You know what? We'll suck that one up this season.
No one's going to remember. No one's going to remember where Spurs finished. No one cares, mate.
Oh, I'll let you know. I'll remind you.
Everyone's going to remember that Spurs have won the Europa League.
Yeah, 17th.
European trophy.
17th.
1984 was the last time we won a European trophy. All right, it's not easy to win.
No, it's not. Well, it is for Spurs.
Well, it was.
It's hard for Spurs.
It's not, mate. We beat the mighty Man United. They were absolutely garbage.
Yeah.
They were garbage.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.